Si Wang-mu stepped forward. The young man named Peter took her hand and led her into the starship. The door closed behind them. Wang-mu sat down on one of the swiveling chairs inside the small metal-walled room. She looked around, expecting to see something strange and new. Except for the metal walls, it could have been any office in the world of Path, clean but not fastidiously so, furnished in a utilitarian way. She had seen hollows of ships in flight, the smoothly streamlined fighters and shuttles that dipped into and out of the atmosphere, the vast rounded structures of the starships that accelerated as near to the speed of light as matter could get. On the one hand, the sharp power of a needle, on the other, the massive power of a sledgehammer. But here in this room, no power at all. Just a room. Where was the pilot? There must be a pilot, for the young man who sat across the room from her, murmuring to his computer, could hardly be controlling a starship capable of the feat of traveling faster than light. And yet that must have been precisely what he was doing, for there were no other doors that might lead to other rooms. The starship had looked small from the outside. This room obviously used all the space that it contained. There in the corner were the batteries that stored energy from the solar collectors on the top of the ship. In that chest, which seemed to be insulated like a refrigerator, there might be food and drink. So much for life support. Where was the romance in starflight now, if this was all it took? A mere room. With nothing else to watch, she watched the young man at the computer terminal. Peter Wiggin, he said his name was. The name of the ancient hegemon, the one who first united all the human race under his control, back when people lived on only one world, all the nations and races and religions and philosophies crushed together elbow to elbow, with nowhere to go but into each other's lands, for the sky was a ceiling then, and space was a vast chasm that could not be bridged.